market with all the people that we were working with before, right? And this is really important. And our demographic right now at this critical time is, you know who it is? Network marketers and MLM people. For real, I'm not kidding you. How many of you guys have ever been pitched by any of your social circle of coffee, drinks, potions, and lotions? Seriously, like now's the time to remember all of them and be like, oh my gosh, they need to all hear about this right now. Seriously, like if you're trying to get new leads right now, you're making a mistake. Look, I want to say hit all markets, fire on all cylinders, but if you've had people that contacted you before like, hey, will you join my, fat loss thing? Or will you join my, oils and stuff? Right? You remember that? They might have a team. And you know what? They might belong to a team that has a leader. You get what I'm saying? So this is the trail that I'm going to right now. So the question is, how do I even approach them? Right? Hey, are you still doing that thing? Because they're clearly in network marketing. Right? And when you know they're in network marketing, be like, hey, we need to talk right now. That's what I've been doing. I just say, hey, we just need to talk. I'll call you. Right? Because they think they're going to be like, oh, new business partner. Right? They're thinking new business partner. So it might have to be a double pitch, but you got to know the story too, guys. When you understand the story of what's taking place right now, it's not just about Epic Trading. Now, on the surface, when we do these corporate, we don't mention other names, we don't mention other companies, we don't mention Evolution Travel, we don't mention, the previous company that the people are moving over from. We don't say any of those names in the corporate call. But in order for you to relate with a lot of people that you're contacting right now, you need to tell them the story of what's taking place right now. It's virtually a company acquisition. Because a lot of the people are just coming over. So it's going to be a huge tsunami, and we're talking about, 80,000 people, and our objective is to hit 100,000 people coming in by October 1st. So what does that look like? I mean, on day 3, we're about, 30,000 plus. So when you're looking at those specific numbers, either we get in front of it, or we're just going to be behind it. So I got to explain to you what's taking place right now, right? I have to explain to you. So I tell them the story. Look, I've been working with David McCovey for the last 5 years. I became one of the strongest leaders inside the company. There's never been a single payment I've never not gotten paid on. I've gotten paid every single time. But this is what ended up happening. Are you guys familiar with Forex? Do you know what Forex is? They might be selling fat loss drinks. They have no idea what Forex is. Heck, I don't even know what Forex is, to tell you the truth. Right now, as far as I'm concerned, we could be selling popsicle sticks. For real. Because it's a $20, $19.99, right? So look, I just gotta, do you know what Forex is? They're like, no, it's foreign exchange. It's currency trading. I didn't know this, and you could be honest with you, because I say this too. I didn't realize this, but Forex, there's people trading currency about $6.1 trillion daily. Now you got their attention. Wow, I didn't even know that either. Right? So now you grab their attention. But look, this is what happened. There's 2 companies out right now. They're the big names, and I say their names, and I tell this is number 1. These guys are number 2. And with number 2, they failed in their infrastructure. They didn't know what they were doing. In fact, this was their first go around when it comes to network marketing. In the network marketing, they failed big because they couldn't keep up with the merchants. They couldn't keep up with their structure, their infrastructure, everything. So they had a lot of unhappy people, right? So this is what ended up happening. One of the leaders contacted David McCovey, which I've been working for the last 5 years. They had a meeting, and in that meeting they said, look, I'm one of the biggest leaders here, and there's a serious problem, and I know you've been in the travel space with Evolution Travel, and you have the infrastructure, you have the merchant account. Because that's true story, right? That's exactly what happened. And how can we implement what you guys do in this capacity with what they're doing here? Because even they're just having issues, right? So our founder realized, oh my gosh, all I need to really do is port over what's already working with the back office. If you notice, the back office of Epic is exactly Evolution Travel, right? So all he's really doing is just providing the infrastructure where it actually works. Right? So when you have something that actually works, now you're going to get all these unhappy people, right? So essentially what ended up happening is basically David McCovey bought the stadium, the basketball court. That's what he did. And he said, go ahead, bring over your basketball team, bring your head coach, bring the coaches, come and play. And I'll make sure that you guys get paid. I'll make sure that you guys have the infrastructure that you guys need. So what that essentially means is that we're going to have this whole tsunami of people saying, all right, we're going to find a better home. Right? So this is kind of like, they need to hear this story. Oh my gosh, this is going to be pre-launch. So essentially what's happening right now is we are in pre-launch. You know what that means? You are going to get positioning. Right? So right now we just got started. All of September, everyone and their mother and their father can come in for $19.99, which is the cost of a bucket of chicken. So I know you're in network marketing and you probably built your team up. I don't know how big your team size is. I don't know how big it is. I'm not going to tell you to move your team. Stay there, because that's what we're doing with Evolution Travel, right? I told all of my leaders, we're not moving over, but because this is so damn sexy, we're just going to add this on. Because you built this very strong, we don't have to move anyone over. Just add this on. Look at this comp plan over here. Let me explain it to you. Right? And then you go through the requirements and yada, yada, yada. And then you just break everything down. Look, now you have a decision to make. You could go two directions. I don't know what kind of network you are. I have zero idea what kind of network you have. So you can either go with your Power 3 or your Power 9. I'm going to explain to you the difference between your Power 3 and your Power 9. If you come in and get one account, you better find 3 power builders. Right? Now, if you're a power builder and you have a large team, I strongly recommend owning the top of that Dorito chip. That's what me and Nikki did. You guys saw it. I own the top position and the subsequent 3, right? And I break it down for them. Hey, get a piece of paper. Right? I'm going back to old school. I'm going back to the phone again. Get a piece of paper. I'm going old school Amway style. Go ahead, draw the bubbles. Right? Draw the bubbles. I want to paint this out for you guys. So if I own all 4, let me explain to you how I'm making 4 paychecks instead of just 1. So I break all of that down for them, and do you see how this works? They're like, oh my God. You remember when I did that for you, Laurelani? Oh my gosh. Less than 100 people, she's going to make 5-6K. Just saying. Just saying, right? So you either quadruple up on your paychecks or you single paychecks. It's entirely up to you. If you feel a little bit precautious, then come in for 1 account. You can't lose. There's no way you can lose here, right? So you got to kind of help them understand what they're going to be able to get to and what the structure is when it comes to the compensation plan. And when they see it, a lot of the network marketers think to themselves, yeah, but you know, I don't want to move my team. No. Don't move your team. In Evolution Travel, we have 4,000 agents. We're not moving everyone over. The people who want to participate are just going to add it on. If you really care about your team, don't you? I mean, we're all doing really network marketing for really one reason and one reason only, right? Money, right? Residual checks. That's what we're doing it for. So if you want to help your team, show them this. Hey, this could last a year, this could last 2 years, this could last 5 years. In the event that it'll only last 1 year, hey, I made my team some money along the way. God forbid, cross my fingers, hope it doesn't implode, and it should do, because there's no way me and Nikki as leaders that I'm going to tell everyone, okay, just do this instead. Right. God forbid, in a year from now, you know, it implodes. Oh, now what do I do? I don't ever want to put my people in that position, because I know with Evolution Travel, it's a rock. It's time tested. Archer Travel's not going to go anywhere. 67 years in the business. I'm not in the business for coming in and then moving my team from company to company to company to company, which a lot of people do. I want to provide a safe and good home for all my people, and they do have one with Evolution Travel. But when you see an opportunity like this, guys, I don't care what company that you're in. I don't care if you're selling coffee drinks. I don't care if you're selling potions and lotions. I don't care if you're selling candlesticks, whatever it is. Add this onto your team. Let your team know about this. And you need to get started like yesterday. You get what I'm saying? You get them in today. Okay, like they're like, I'm in, right? As soon as they say I'm in, here's the link. Don't get off the phone with them. Here is the link. Go ahead and fill it out. Let me know as soon as you get your IBO number. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you to the Facebook group pages and the chat line and this and that. So that way you're in it. You get the circulation of what's going on. But let me be very clear for you. We're T minus 26 now. That means officially we only have 26 days left to not only tell your people to get them on, because now we're only selfish when we're bringing our people on. Okay, they're in. We're building our team. But that's not good enough. You got to teach them to start building out too. You have to immediately, like, okay, this is what you got to do. What's the direction that you want to go? How do you want to do this? Get ready to get on the phone with them and help them along the way. Like right now, I'm telling all of my leaders, I'm ready for 3 ways. If you get any leaders in network marketing or MLM, you need me to talk to them right now. Like, you need me on the phone with them right now. And guess what I'm doing? I'm also 3-waying all day with even the founder, because I'm going after MLM leaders. I'm going after network marketing leaders. I had one of my leaders contact me. One of his people have about 1,000 people in his team that need a home. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to get the founder on the phone. You guys get what I'm saying? We need to be on this page right now. So if you have network marketing friends, MLM friends, whoever pitched you, that's your target audience right now. Those are the ones that you should be going after. And I get it when you guys are putting up posts and things like that, grabbing new people and things like that. You don't know where they are, but if you guys want to do a fast build out, trying to get to ambassadors, get to leaders. Because leaders have a team of 100, 250, 500. Those are the ones you want, right? You want to get to ambassador? That's the way you do it. Grab the people that have 10 people, right? And when you do a build out, I don't know if you guys did this yet, but between Nicole and I, when we do our Power 9, what we did was we put every one of our top leaders and what they're good for, like what they're going to bring in on September 1st. Like, this person is good for 500 people when they come in, right? This person is going to be good for 70 people when they come in. This person is going to be good for 25. This person is going to be for 15. And then what you want to understand is if we own the top of that Dorito chip to just kind of help you out with structure, there's a count 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I correct? You guys know that? And then on the 2, 3, 4, there's a subsequent 3, right? So what you want to do is your biggest builder, you're going to put them under 2, 1. Because you own the top position. And then your next biggest builder, 3-1, 4-1. Now it's balanced out. That takes care of the first position. You guys with me so far? And then what you're going to do is go to the next top builder, and then you put them under 2-2, right? Because we need the 40-40. And then your next biggest builder, and put them under 3-2, 4-2. And then your weakest builders, put them onto the third leg, right? Onto the 2-3, 3-3, 4-3. That way it balances out properly, and then the way it goes, and if you have that structure, you can't lose, right? So I strongly recommend for those of you guys that are looking for your Power 9, you better start writing some names down and what they're good for. Put a number right next to them. He's going to bring in 15, 20. So that way you're not sitting there guessing where they should be placed, right? You need to keep that nice balance all the way along the way. You know what I mean? So when it comes to doing this, guys, it's T minus 26, right? We have 26 days to make this happen. Tomorrow's going to be 25. You guys all know how fast months are going by now. So we only really, if there's any freaking month to work as hard as you can work, it is this month right here that can set up your future. I mean, as you guys can see, I'm going to tell you what's crazy right now between what we did, between Evolution Travel. We're about, what, 30 away from 3-star.
32.
32 away from 3-star platinum. We're going to ride that. That's not going anywhere. And then, by helping the people on this side, guess what that means? We're already qualified Ambassador 10. By the time we close out this thing, we'll probably be Ambassador 20. Then we got the subsequent 3 that we're going to be riding that already is qualified Founder 5000s. This is stupid. This is where we're positioning ourselves where we're making people's general annual salaries month to month. So you guys can position yourself in the right way if you guys do it right. So what you guys want to do is, this is the month that you want to contact, and trust me, there's a gazillion network marketers. Those are the ones that you need to talk to. You guys get what I'm saying? Any affiliate marketers, network marketers, MLM, all those guys, like your friends who will do you favors, that's cool, but really they don't understand the network marketing game. You need them to understand, like you talk to anyone, any network marketer, they understand comp plan. Oh, binary? Okay, there's that, there's matrix? Okay, I get that. Because that's why they join network marketing in the first place, right? Because they want to get into residual income and they have to understand this certain structure. This is the most aggressive thing that you could ever see. So take advantage of it. Look, I'm showing you, like, you know, we could be selling scoops of poop. Seriously. But if the matrix is right, if the matrix is right, and it's only for a bucket of chicken to come in, why aren't we doing it? You get what I'm saying? So guys, that's it. That's all you really need to do. Please accept that information, absorb it, and take this month of September the hardest you can ever go. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was on the phone since 1:30 in the morning last night. I wouldn't stop, because this is all I'm gonna do. And I'm on the phone with my agents, their leaders, and they're giving me three-way calls like, hey, can you talk to them? And I'm talking to people from Hawaii. And you know what? Everything could be put aside. I know you guys have families. I know you guys have obligations. But if there's any month to just kind of make that sacrifice, it is this month. It's September, saying we're just gonna go hard every which way. If I have to lose a little bit of sleep, then so be it. This is what I remember doing, grinding up from Evolution. You know what I mean? So I think that's it.
Excellent.
Guys.
Now give it up for Charles Lee.